rectangle, 2L plus 2W. But guys, you know that perimeter just means add up all the sides. So if you don't like a formula and you just like to add up all the sides, that's fine with me. Perimeter of a rectangle, 2L plus 2W. Perimeter of a square, that's easy. Take one side and quadruple it. What does quadruple mean?
4.
Times 4. Triple it means times 3. Quadruple means times 4. Double means times 2. You want to keep going?
5.
Quintuple? I don't know actually. Alright, area. We already talked about area. Area of a rectangle. The formula we use is length times width. But remember that you also are going to see it from time to time as base times height, so make sure you're aware of that. Length times width or base times height. And, because see, the thing about it is, with a rectangle, when I say length and width, I don't know which one's the length and which one's the width. I can interchange those. But when I say base and height, the base is the one at the bottom and the height is the altitude. So base and height you can't get mixed up, whereas length and width you can. So that's the pros and cons to those. And then we already talked about the area of a squared. The area of a square. Side squared. Whew. Matt, what's the opposite of squaring something? How do you undo squaring something? Square root. Very good. So the area of a square is 49. What's the side?
7.
Square root of 49, 7. So some people get it mixed up. Dividing by 2 is not undoing area. You don't divide it by 2, you square root it. Those are two different operations. Well, let's just dive right into some examples. Here we go. Number 1. Do it. John, go write the perimeter, and Kenneth, go write the area. I'm insulting your intelligence, I apologize, but we want to get warmed up first. Whoa, what is that number? Kenneth, you're the one who said it was length times width. You're the first person who answered the area of a rectangle. What's the length? What's the width? Multiply them. Oh, you are giving up. I'm not resting until you do it.
Can I do it?
Length times width, 10 times
Can I do
6.
it? Can I do it for you?
Okay. Hey guys, I will call your name today, Jordan. In this unit, units are important to me. In this unit, units are important. So, what would the units for perimeter be? 32 plain old centimeters, just centimeters. And then the area would be 60 centimeters squared. Very good. Area is 2D, whereas perimeter is 1D. Centimeters squared.
So if it was
Centimeters,
3D,
centimeters.
it would be cm3.
Cubic centimeters. Yep. Mystery Bob, go to the next one. Find the perimeter and area of the rectangle. Shelby, you do the perimeter, and Paige, you do the area. Yes, ma'am.
What?
Just think. I'm not going to think for you. You think.
Like, do you
No.
do the same?
It's
Okay.
different.
Oh, wait.
You still find the perimeter and the area the same way, but there's one step you have to do before that. Yeah. Guys, why do I see so many empty ones? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? Guys, number 1, you learned how to do that in like elementary school. We've got to go beyond elementary school. We are in high school. We can't just do problems where I hand you the length and I hand you the width. Yes, ma'am. First, you have to find the length. The width is 5. You don't know the length. You need to find it. Shelby, what did you do first on this problem? Thank you for writing your answer.
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagorean theorem. Did you do 13 squared plus 5 squared? What'd you do?
13, take away 5.
13 squared, yeah. Take away minus 5 squared. So 169 minus 25. And be careful, that's not your answer. What's the last step of Pythagorean theorem? Square root. So 144, you can take the square root 12. So now, Paige, come write the area of that rectangle. Length times width. Length times width. Write the area. Write the perimeter. Work ahead. Yeah, keep going. If you're bored, keep working. No. To find the area, you would do this. Or you could do the whole thing. 10 by 12. And then that by 8. Well, I need to get back. Okay, sorry. 12 times 5. So, wait, we left our answers naked. Feet and feet squared. Okay, let's move on. The only trick to that one was you had to start with Pythagorean theorem. Next one. Uh-oh. I give you the perimeter and one of the sides, and you have to find the missing side. Yes. Length times width. Length times width. L is length times. Alea, go write the length, and Catherine, you'll write the area. Here's 20. Oh no, you don't do that here if you want. You only do this one because it's right. Isn't it right triangle? Perimeter's 20. This. All 4 sides equals 20. So you need to figure out your missing side. So you're on number 3. Leia, do you know the length yet? No. Ashley, do you know the length?
Yeah, I know it.
Okay, go ahead and write it. Thank you,
She
Ashley.
asked me if it was.
Yeah, she was confirming. I saw. Thank you. Full answer, even putting units. Catherine, can you put the area now that you know the length? Thank you, ma'am. Feet squared. Beautiful. Cool. Ashley, tell me how you got 6. So we'll tell the people who don't understand how you got 6, how you got 6.
Rectangles on the same side.
Yes, 4.
So 20 minus 8.
20 minus 8. What is that, guys? 20 minus 8.
12.
12.
Divided by 2.
There's 2 sides left. Perfect. 12 divided by 2. 6 and 6. That's how you go backwards from perimeter to length, or perimeter to width. Okay, and then we just multiply. 6 times 4. 24. Moving on. Number 4. Oh, we moved on to squares. Squares. This should be easy as pie. Don't know pi day is Friday?
Yeah, you told us.
3/14.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
Told us that. This is pi month. And pi day is Friday.
3/14.
3/14. If you bring pi, you get pi, sure. Austin, perimeter. And Dimitri, area. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. M. Mr. Dimitri. What is what? It's a tinglish figure.
No, it's
Why?
not.
Why is it dark around here?
It's a concave, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, meters squared. Paige, I can put 3 here, I can put it here, I can put it here. It's square, all sides are 3. Doesn't matter whether it's above the line or below the line. Torn, yes.
The one that we were showing you, isn't that concave?
Yeah, you can say it, yeah. Because it goes in very good. Any questions about 12 and 9? 3 times 4 is 12, because that's the formula, and 3 squared is 9. Moving on. And the perimeter and area of the square. Lewis M. Perimeter, Kindle area.
Oh wait, is this the
It's a special right triangle.
8?
X root 2. Because it's 45, 45, 90. Stop. Stop doing anything.
Wait, that's your number 1 instead of home?
Oh, this one number 5. Beautiful boys, thank you. Or handsome boys. So, we learned last unit that if you've got a square and you draw a diagonal in that square, you have got yourself a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Now, when you have one of those, you rejoice because it is a pattern. X root 2. Something, 8 root 2. What's that something?
8.
It's just 8. We made it easy on you. 8 root 2. If that's a square with sides of 8, there's 4 sides. 8 times 4, 32. If that's a square with sides of 8, length times width, 8 times 8, or 8 squared, 64. Very good. We are still on squares. Number 6 is a square. I gave you the perimeter. Julius is going to go write the side length, and then Brett's going to write the area. Don't frown at me. You know what I'm calling you. Let me call your name on a tougher one. Putting your units. Okay. So in a square, if I give you the perimeter, Julius, how do you go backwards from perimeter? Divide by 4. Because the opposite of multiplying by 4 is dividing by 4. There are 4 even sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all even. So take that number, and I want 4 even parts. 24 divided by 4. Once you know a side, it's over. Everything's easy once you know one of the sides. So the length was 6, and the area is 6 squared. 36. Thank y'all for putting your units. You're doing good with that. Okay. Now let's do a fun figure. Okay, Liz. You can call this, some people call these a composite figure. It's like when you have a couple shapes and they are put together to form one shape. So you can't, that whole shape is called nothing, but it's made up of rectangles. That shape is made up of rectangles. The first thing we have to do is we have to find the missing sides. We are missing this red side. It's missing. We don't know it. And we're missing this purple side. It's missing. We don't know it. Nasia, what do you think the purple side is? Right. How long? How long is the purple side? What number should we put there? Let me give you a hint. I won't help you. Look at everything that's vertical. Vertical, vertical, vertical.
I thought it was.
So if the whole thing is 12, this whole thing is 12, and I've used up 4, how much is left? Okay. There we go. Do you see how we did that? 12 minus 4. We only looked at the vertical ones. Okay, now let's only look at horizontal. Only allowed to look at horizontal. 24, 10, and missing. 24, 10, and missing. Melanie. What would this one be right here? 14, 24 minus 10. Yay, now we have all of our sides. We have all of our sides. Lewis C, go write the perimeter, and Torin, go write the area. Is it what? Oh, let me do it. I don't know.
Okay, so you want me to do it, but
I want you to divide it into rectangles to find the area.
I know.
Okay. Where did you divide it? Did you draw a line right here or right here?
Across, yeah.
Okay. So you find the area of this one, you write it inside, and then find the area of this one. You can do it. And you should add up all the sides. Just add them. All of them. All the sides. That's what perimeter is. It's adding up the sides. Length times width. There's 2, if you draw that line, there's 2 rectangles. You just do length times width and length times width. So on this guy here, length times width. And on this guy here, length times width.
What are the measurements?
Oh.
What are the measurements like this?
We don't have units. When there's no units, you don't have to put units. Are you ready? What's the perimeter? What?
What did I do wrong?
72? Okay. Y'all get 72?
Yeah.
Cool. Very good, Louis. Thank you.
I think I did this great. Am I doing that wrong? I don't know.
232 is exactly what I got as well. Okay, ask me a question about this one. Everyone just try another one? Let's try another one. Next one. Dun, dun, dun. So, I recommend you look at everything that's vertical. Let's do vertical first. Vertical, 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 vertical. You can get a highlighter out. You can get a marker out. You can use your pencil to bold it. Look at only the things that are vertical.
Oh.
So out of all the things that are vertical, I've got 18. That's the whole thing. 18 is the whole. I've used up 5 and I've used up 8. I'm not looking at the 9 or the 20. Not looking at them. So if I've got 18 to use and I've used up 5 and I've used up 8, you have a subtraction problem to do. Very good. 18 minus 8 minus 5. Now, the horizontal, this one's a little bit trickier. Are y'all watching? This one's not as clear cut. So I'm going to highlight everything that's horizontal. That one, that one, that one, that one. 20 is the whole side, the whole thing. 20. If I've got 20 and I've used up 18, how many's left?
2.
So I know that from here to here is 2. And that's not part of my picture. That's not my perimeter. But I'm just making a note. Now look at this 9. If this is 9 and I've used up 2, 9 minus 2, 7. So that's 7. And now I'm going to erase that 2 because I was just making a little note to myself. And now we have all sides of the figure. So Louis M., go write the perimeter. And then whoever wants to can go write the area. Yep, you can. Yep. 8 by 20. Yes, Janice. Woo! We're going to start soon today. Let me check your area. Did you get the area out? No. When y'all are ready, I'll check your area. I think it's 9D, 90. Is that a 99?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You were 9 off. You must have added another 9 in or something. I think it's 9. Oh, you ready? 305 is perfect. I'm not going to move on, I promise. We're going to talk about it real quick. Okay, let's draw horizontal lines. Everyone draw this in. Boom, boom. Everyone draw it. Everyone draw that in. We're going to write the length and the width of each of those. Let's do the bottom one first. Length and the width of the bottom one. What are they? 8 by 20. 8 by 20. Let's skip the middle one, okay? Let's do the top one. What's the top one? What by what? 5 by 18. It doesn't matter what number you write first. It doesn't matter. Now the middle one, we don't know the length. We know it's 5 by, we don't know. Well, if that's 20 and we've used up 9, 20 minus 9, 11. 5 by 11. So now what you do is you go to your calculator. 5 times 18 plus 5 times 11 plus 8 times 20. Dun, da, 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 305. 305? Moving on. You want to skip number 9? Yes.
No.
Skip number 9. Oh, you don't want to? Okay. That's cute. You want to go write your answer? Yes, and the area's not right, but the perimeter's right.
Alright.
Wait, actually the perimeter's not right. That should be a 12.
Oh, it's not right.
No. I told you we should skip this one. I warned you.
Is this the
I'm
perimeter?
going
Let me see. Yes, go write it.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to write it? Okay. So, we know in a rectangle opposite sides are congruent. X plus 6, X plus 6, X, X. Count up all the X's. Count them up. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 X's. How many are there? There's 4. Count up all the numbers. 6 plus 6. 12, yeah.
Oh, see?
So there's your perimeter. 4, X plus 12. Now little bit trickier.
That's
Length.
Square.
There we go. Length times width.
That's square.
Length times width. You have to distribute. X times x.
That's square.
X squared. X times 6. So there's your area. Are we solving anything? No. We're just writing the area and perimeter in terms of x. That's what that's called. Let me make sure you have enough time to do your worksheet. We don't need to do that either. Okay, cool. I think we're done.